Okay. Hey folks, this is Christopher Harris for AL.com here from the Cotton Bayou Public Beach in Orange Beach. As some of you know, the beaches are opening up at 5 p.m. It's about, what time is it now? We're about 20 minutes out from the beaches being completely opened. As you can see, there's some cars. You can see over my shoulder here, there's children ready to get on the beach and play around and get in that water. As AL.com reported earlier, in fact yesterday, there's a lot that's being reopened, including the beaches and some retailers. So I'm going to wait around here. They should be opening about 5 p.m. But I just wanted to let everybody see the early arrivals. So we've got some people here, and as I said before, we've got lots of vehicles already in. Let me just adjust that for you. I see a lot more people have joined since I said where I was. I'm at the Cotton Bayou Public Beach. So let's just take a look. Hello, sir.
How are we doing?
Good. So you can see there's people there getting ready. Sir, are you going to be using the beach today?
Yeah.
I'm doing a little Facebook Live here for AL.com, and I just wondered if you could say a few words about the excitement about getting back on the beach, and are you happy to be getting back on the beach?
Well, being staying at home for such a long time, avoiding all the stores, grocery stores, shopping in bulk, and staying in the house as long as I can. Staying away from people, having a distance of 6 feet or more.
Yes.
We were limited to biking and walking.
Yep.
We definitely missed the beach.
Yeah.
We love walking the beach. We love sitting on the beach. And come in the warmer weather with the latest opening up now, we're gonna love swimming.
Yeah. So are you gonna take a dip this afternoon?
Not today. We're gonna walk the beach, just enjoy the beach.
Yeah.
It's the first time being here.
Right. Yeah.
Getting our feet out there in the sand.
Your accent doesn't sound like it's from down here. Do you live here? Or have you come from far?
We're here now 3 years.
Oh, okay.
All right. We originally were up in Pelham, Alabama.
Okay.
And before then, I'm originally from the Bronx.
I heard that. Yeah, that's great. I wonder how the beaches in New York are getting on. I imagine they're closed.
I think they're still closed.
Yeah. Well, have a lovely time on the beach. Thanks for talking with me.
You take care. Good talking.
See you. So there we heard from that gentleman. He said he's been inside now for a while. He's been cycling and I guess keeping active, but he can't wait to get back in there and swim. Hey, you want to talk? All right. What's your name?
John Allen.
All right, John. So John, I work for AL.com. So we're we provide news for people in Alabama. How long are you going to go on the beach today? What are you going to do? Swim?
Play the sand, go football and all that.
Oh, nice. When was the last time you were on a beach?
It was the beginning of spring break.
Oh, wow. So how long ago? That's weeks and weeks, right? And I see, are these your brothers and sisters behind you?
They're just like family friends.
Family friends. Okay, cool. So are you going to play by the rules and stay away from everybody?
Well, I've been trying.
Okay, yeah. So you're going to go down there, and are you going to take a dip in the water at all?
It depends on if it's cold or not.
Oh, okay. Well, how cold? I mean, just run in there.
It's like to where I'm shivering.
Oh, okay. But you have to try it before you're going to have to just run in there. So what have you been doing between the last time you were on the beach and now?
Playing video games.
What video games have you been playing?
Fortnite.
Oh, Fortnite.
Minecraft.
Oh, okay. Cool. All right. Well, thanks very much, man. I might see you down there throwing a football around. Yeah, I'm actually a little further away from the people than you think. So appreciate the comments though. Good reminder to stay safe. So I'm just going to sucker around the parking lot here. There's a little gate open that leads down to the beach that I'm going to walk down to. Other media have gone down there, so we can give you a little look at what the beach looks like with no one on it. So let's just take a look. So as you can see, there's more vehicles coming in now, and the parking lot's filling up slowly. So let's just take a look down here. So I was going to go to the Floribama. Got a lot of fond memories there, but it's kind of difficult sometimes to get onto the beach, so I didn't expect there to be too many people. So you can see there's a lone cameraman there on the beach. So last time we came down here, we were at the Perdido Pass, the little beach under there. There's a small public beach, and it was full of kids, high schoolers, spring breakers, that kind of thing. And yeah, they were hanging out, and few of them were concerned at that time about catching this coronavirus. Things have definitely evolved since then, in a number of different ways. It's not as bad as we thought it would be, due to probably a lot of social distancing, and but it certainly has got worse. So we didn't go there this time because that particular beach is remaining closed because there were concerns about social distancing. And it's quite a narrow beach, so they really didn't think it was possible. So that's staying closed. And as you can see here, there's a sign. Let's have a look at that. So there's a lot of reminders, and I do believe that the law enforcement will be policing it. But yeah, I'm seeing some comments here that I'm not staying away from other people. I am. I was definitely away from the last two people I spoke to. So I have an extension pole on my camera. So I hear what you're all saying. Don't worry though. And I've also got a mask with me. So, but yeah, this is the empty beach. It's beautiful, and it's about to be full. With people who have been deprived for so many weeks. And I'm looking down the beach there. You probably can't see it, but there already seems to be groups of people down there. Don't know if those are members of the public or law enforcement. Could be lifeguards getting ready to... So yeah, I can see comments there about whether people will comply with social distancing. I'm sure we'll find out in the coming days, and it'll be especially interesting to see what happens over the weekend. Just a reminder, I'm at the Cotton Bayou Public Beach in Orange Beach. And in case you didn't see it on AL.com, we carried the new order that was signed by the state's medical officer and delivered in yesterday from our Governor Kay Ivey. And basically it said that, retailers will be able to open up with some restrictions, and then the beaches can open. So that was the gist of it. Unfortunately, a lot of places are going to remain closed, and that's especially difficult for people that are in the restaurant and the bar industry, but also you may have seen our stories about the people that work in barbershops and beauty salons. Those people they've been particularly vocal about what's happening in their industry. Some of them are facing closure, a lot of them haven't qualified for unemployment, and that's been difficult for them. And I've spoke to some of them, but they may now, it seems, have to wait another 2 weeks and potentially longer than that. So you can see there's a steady stream of vehicles coming in. I'm going to stay with y'all until the beach is opened, and we'll talk with some people hopefully on the beach, and see what they've got to say. I mean, but everyone I've spoken to so far just seems delighted. And everybody's kind of waiting by the boardwalk here. Hey! So you can see there's social distancing signs up, and then that guy in the blue shirt, he looks like he works for the county or the city, and I believe he's with some kind of, I think he might be with the water board here, that kind of. So yeah, the beaches will be open in about 10 minutes. And somebody brought up a good point there, like no one's wearing masks. I don't know what to tell you about that. I've got mine. But yeah, I haven't seen anybody wearing one yet. So you can see there's a bunch of police officers over there. And you know, it may look like people are not practicing social distancing, but what it looks like is a lot of these people are from the same family. So just bear that in mind. Yeah, everybody, that sound you can hear is the wind. It's a really windy day, and I thought that maybe that would put people off coming down, but it is really delightful out here. So there's still lots of vehicles coming in. I bet you this parking lot's going to be packed pretty soon. And I see a lot of you talking about whether or not, this breeze is, fresh air and sunlight is good for this. I'm not a scientist, so you have to look that up. But certainly people here think it's good for them to get out and about. Sir, I'm with AL.com. Can I talk to you for a minute? I'm doing a live thing.
Thank you.
All right, no worries, man. Thanks. So, certainly some people that don't want to talk, and that's fine. It's a difficult time. So if you've just joined us, we're at Cotton Bayou Beach in Orange Beach. This is a public beach, and the beach is open at 5 p.m., which is in not too long from now, a couple of minutes maybe. And it was the state medical officer, Dr. Harris, that signed the order yesterday, and Kay Ivey delivered it in her press conference, and this is the result of that. These people are getting ready to go in the beach. I spoke to one young man over there, and he said he was thinking about just running right into the water. So we'll see if he does that. So I'm going to go down this boardwalk. Can I? Thank you. Thanks. Thank you. So here we are. Hey. Good, how are you? So here's one little last look at the nearly empty beach. There's a couple of camera crews out there. And there's a guy there. There's a turtle. And any minute now, we're not talking about hundreds of people, but there's a good amount of people here to get back on the beach. It'll be any minute, and I'm going to stand right here as they come down. Well, so somebody's talking about social distancing there. I mean, I'm sure that it looks like a crowd over there, but a lot of these people appear to be from the same family, and they look like they're in groups of 6s and 7s. So just bear that in mind as you look at this video that I'm bringing you. They are not, and you can tell there's people further back that are keeping their distance, So people are aware, and I think they're trying their best. Certainly we'll find out in the weeks and months ahead if this turns out to be a good idea. Somebody's saying it's probably safer than the trip to Walmart. I mean, that might always be the case, right? If there wasn't a coronavirus. So our neighbours not far from here, Florida, they've reopened their beaches, and I believe they're packed. But interestingly, they haven't reopened their vacation rentals. There's hotels and resorts are allowed to remain open, but a lot of those anything that's listed as a vacation rental has to remain closed. But you can still get down there and you can still stay in a hotel. I'm not sure. I imagine a condo is fine as well, but I just know that because a friend of mine has been trying to get into a resort in Florida, or not a resort, kind of a community, but it's closed down right now. Oh, someone's saying not all beaches are open in Florida. Just like here, not all the beaches are open here. There's the Perdido Pass public beach that is staying closed because it's too small, and they're worried about people. Well, first of all, they're worried about spring breakers and high school kids because that's the favorite hangout spot around here for the people in that age group, and it's not a very large beach. So they were really worried about people getting too close together. So they've kept that closed. And so we may see them turn up here. But also bear in mind, it's also Thursday, it's 5 p.m, people still have jobs. And I think what you'll likely see is on Saturday there'll be a big rush. So sorry about we're just kind of like waiting. I came live a little bit earlier. Oh, here we go. They're doing a countdown. Woo! Go, 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 go! Oh, these kids, are they going to go in the water? Get in the water! So there you go. They were the first ones on the beach. Oh, they went. Oh yeah, I saw a splash. They're in the water. So, and then here comes everyone else. Y'all pleased to get back on the beach? Are you going in the water?
Gonna swim with the dolphins.
Hey.
I'm taking mine. They're brand new.
So as you can see, it's a steady stream of people heading out to the beach, and people are like spreading out. People have got their phones out. They're filming this. It's kind of, I don't know what to make of it. It's almost it's like they've never been to the beach kind of thing. And you can see some people have come here to like lay out, maybe go in the water, but also some people have just come for a walk. You can, it's been weeks and weeks since they've been able to come down here. And although you probably won't be able to see this if I were to show you down the beach in this direction, it's actually, you'll see far in the distance, people are slowly starting to spread out from different condos and different access points. Yeah, that's it. There we are. Hey. Excuse me, I'm with AL.com and we're just doing a little Facebook Live thing about people's reactions about coming back to the beach. Are you pleased to be back? Oh, you live here. So what's the mood been like without having the beach?
Well, I wish we would have the beach without the crowd.
So you'd rather not have the crowds and the tourists and that kind of thing?
Well, I don't not say not have the tourists.
Oh, you like the tour? Well,
But it's just so crowded all the time.
uh-huh.
You know, and the cynical part of me is saying that people aren't going to follow the rules. I'm afraid. I hope they do.
Uh-huh, right.
Orange Beach is decimated with no business.
Yeah.
It's really nice to live here.
Right.
It's a grocery store in
Sure.
10 minutes instead of an hour and a half.
Uh-huh.
But I understand businesses have to have people down here in order to
Yeah.
survive. But I don't know.
Are you worried that in a couple of months this might be closed again, or even in a couple of weeks?
I'm afraid a couple of weeks.
Okay, a couple of weeks.
Come out here Saturday and see what people.
That's
The thing. I think Saturday will be a big deal.
Okay.
To see if people do what they've asked you to do.
Yeah.
And if it's too crowded, do you have the fortitude to turn around and say, well, I'm going to go to the beach today because there's too many people there.
Yeah.
If I'm paying $2,000 a week for
Right.
my vacation, I'm probably
You're going to go to the beach, right?
yeah.
Oh, well, thank you so much for talking to me. Thanks. So, folks, I'm not going to leave you just yet. I just wanted to recap what that woman said in case you couldn't hear her. It's a little windy. She's concerned that people aren't going to follow the rules, and then potentially in a couple of weeks we may see another shutdown. She brought up the good point that if you're down here and you've paid a lot of money to stay in a condo or whatever, and you've brought down your family and stuff, are you really going to be disciplined enough not to come down on the beach? And that woman said she said no, she doesn't think that people have got that kind of discipline. So somebody's telling me to put my mask on. I am putting it on, but I also want you to hear me. There's no one around me. I have a pole and the full length of my arm, which is extremely long. So don't be concerned about me. I'm taking as many precautions as possible, but we are covering this for you, along with other media. So anyway, I'm going to turn it around. There we go. So yeah, there's and that looks about it from the boardwalk. That woman we spoke to also said that Saturday will be the big day. That's the day that we'll know if people are really taking this seriously or not. Right now you can see groups of families, they've peeled off on their own and found their own space. But how about let's take a walk down here and see if we can hopefully see some people having fun. These last 6 or 7 weeks, it's been a lot of it's just been a lot of bad news, and I have no doubt there'll be more bad news to come, and that's just, I think, the nature of what's happening. But in the meantime, you can see people down here having a great time. Look, there's 2 kids just running right past, and that's nice to see, whether you agree with this or not. So I hope that brings you some joy. So there's some people in the water already. So there's a bit of a wind here, so you get that effect where there's the sand's hitting you and it kind of hurts a little bit. So that might be what's keeping some people away today. But if you look down the beach there, let me just show you. You can see people quite far down, and then if we turn round, I'm sure it'll be the same thing down here. Sorry, just giving you so you can see that. Yeah, right. So there's a woman behind me saying it's beautiful to have people back. And you may not be able to see this, but on the fringes of the beach, you can see there are just tons and tons of people. So let's zoom back out. Somebody told me to try the water. Well, I'm gonna. Let's have a look. Hey, it's freezing. But not as bad as where I'm from in Scotland, where you would just probably drift away. And, you know, you would definitely, it wouldn't be pleasant. All right, so I misjudged this. It's much deeper than it looks, but it is cold, so there's some information for you. If you were thinking about coming down, it's windy and the water is kind of cold, although it's not deterring these kids. So if they can take it, maybe you can. So there's Ivana, one of my colleagues at AL.com. She told me to do it. I just went in, it went right up to my thigh, and my wallet's wet now. Not that that's good for anything. All right, I'm out of the water. I've survived. So I'm probably going to, I would interview somebody here, but the water is a little bit loud, and I fear that you may not be able to hear them. So I'll give you another look down the beach there, and into the sun for you, and you can see people all the way down the beach. That's nice. So our boss Izzy asked how the water was. I would say it was too cold for your average Alabamian. For me, it's beautiful because it wasn't frozen, which is just Scottish water. It's so cold. You get like a minute if you could even go in. But yeah, it felt nice. So folks, there's my mug one last time. We came here, beach is opened at 5 p.m. I wouldn't call them packed. People seem to be respecting the rules. They're staying in their little packs, families. But like people have said before, it seems like Saturday is going to be the real test here in Orange Beach and in Gulf Shores, whether or not people will actually stick to the rules. And one of the residents told me that she fears that, you know, they may have to close it in a couple of weeks. Whatever happens, we'll be here to cover it, keep it open, or they close it. But as always, thank you so much for watching. I'm Christopher Harris, and this has been me here at Orange Beach for AL.com. So thank you so much. Bye.